guys, it's Dan here from SharQControllers, and today we're going to be bringing you our first company review. The controller we're going to be reviewing is not actually available for sale on our website at this moment in time, however will be made available for purchase very soon. If you actually want to buy this controller in any shape or form with different colours, you can get in contact with us via Twitter, email or Skype, and we can actually make it for you off the record to your customization. So let's move on to the controller. As you can see, this controller has a blue shell with white controller features and buttons. We have the white glossy D-pad, X guide buttons, X, A, B and Y buttons, bumpers, and the bottom bit of the controller where the port is. On this controller we don't actually have any dome sticks, but dome sticks are available on all of our controllers, both left, right or both domed. The dome sticks actually give you an advantage of more precise shooting, given that you can use the PS3 dome sticks well, and they also give you a better grip. Your fingers don't slip off as easily as they do with the Xbox thumbsticks. All of our controllers can vary in colours, so you can have whatever colours you want within reason, and that includes buttons, controller features and shell. The only part of the controller you cannot change the colour of is the back, and we'll get onto that in a minute. As you can see now on the back of the controller, we have trigger stops, we have our unique SharQ paddles, and what you can't see but is there is our unique STS system. First of all, the trigger stops. These allow you to essentially shoot quicker. They stop the trigger at the minimal length required for the gun to fire, and what this allows you to do is both shoot faster because you don't have to push the trigger all the way in, and it allows you to increase the speed of semi-automatic guns firing, so your trigger finger essentially. Our paddles, as you can see, are essentially where the wireless battery pack would be, and that's why we really can't offer our controllers in any other format but wired, because if we offer them wireless, you know, the paddles aren't going to fit in. Also, having the controller wired reduces the lag, or how fast the frequencies are sent to the Xbox, so you pretty much always want wired anyway. Now what the paddles do is you can have them to any X, A, B, Y configuration on the left and right hand side. Most people like to have A and B for the default jump and knife, and what they do is, as you press them, it essentially is a shortcut for your whatever button you choose. So why are these paddles better than other companies' paddles? Well, they are not going to snap, and we're so confident that they're not going to snap that if they do, you can send them back to us with your controller and we will replace them free of charge. Why they're not going to snap? Well, they're made of a completely different and better material than other companies, and also they're very strong. The only way you're going to snap it is if you flip over your controller, you get your hands on the bottom of those fins and you rip them with all your force, and then maybe you'll get them to snap off, but otherwise they're not going to snap. And lastly, our sensitive trigger system, the STS. And what this does is changes the tension of the controller. So the tension of the triggers, not the controller. So you can adjust how much pressure is required to push that trigger in. So you can either have it very loose, where if you just tap your controller, your trigger will go in, or you can have it very tight, where a lot of force is required to push that trigger in. And the advantage of having this, changing the pressure or the tension in the triggers, is you can get your personal perfect shooting point. You can adjust it with just any Allen key which is provided for you, and by adjusting it to your personal preference, you get your perfect shooting point, and then you'll get used to it, and you can improve your game just that a little bit more, and that is always vital in competitive gaming. That is essentially the end of our first review. We'll have a lot more coming soon, and we'll be doing a giveaway very soon as well. To have a look at this controller or other controllers like it, just check the link in the description, and if you have any queries, questions, or want a customized controller with different colours, contact us on Twitter at SharQControllers or email us at sharqcontrollers@live.com. I've been Dan, and thanks for watching this.